Hey everyone, I'm here today with Glynn from American Home Shield. I'm Margie Drube with the Drube team at Five Cities Homes. We're going to talk today about life, COVID life, I guess. June, introduce yourself.
Well, hello everyone. I'd like to thank Margie and Alicia for having me in. And yes, I am June Glynn. I'm with American Home Shield. Been with the company this time for about 5 years. Back and forth. I've been a manager there. I worked there as one of my first sales jobs. And so all told 15 years here and in the industry for 35 years.
Wow, so you're new. Okay, I always like to talk to new people.
I'm pretty green.
Yeah, me too. I'm new too. Whatever. Okay, so American Home Shield is a home warranty company for, and I say buyers and sellers, but you can be a homeowner and just buy it and have it, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
And you could have it on your rentals or whatever. So tell us, for you, I know you're up in the fire zone and whatnot. So tell us for you, what's working during this time?
Well, I think, initially it was a little, I think everybody was just trying to kind of feel out, what do we need to do? Is email the way to go? Zoom calls? And it's really funny because our company has utilized Zoom, I think a year prior to this all kind of rolling out. And then it just became this big thing, which thank goodness. And honestly, Margie, I think more people have been receptive to this kind of an environment because people are at home. My clients, the agents, they answer the phones right away. They're getting involved in these Zoom type of calls. We use a lot of video, as you and I chatted on before. I think just calling people, even just being able to talk to people on the phone, it has been interesting because I've had a lot of clients, agents say, gosh, thanks for checking in with me. Not asking for business. I'm just honestly just calling to see how they're doing. How are they handling it? And they've really been appreciative for me just doing that because you do feel alone sometimes, they all say this, we're all in this together alone, but you do feel a little alone and a little isolated. So it has been, all of those meetings have been working. So.
Good. Yeah. And we all feel, even though we still have life, it still feels so isolated. So, so tell us, how are you and American Home Shield, how are you guys still serving the community?
Well, again, initially, I think everybody's kind of had to feel out how this was going to play out. And so some of the services that we provided, we have, for instance, an HVAC tune-up service for in the summertime, right before summer, it's for the air conditioner, right before winter, it's for the heater. We had to kind of pull back on that service because we wanted to make sure that our contractor base was available for those clients that really had, calls that needed to be attended to right away type of thing. And initially we had a lot of contractors that did not want to go out. They didn't want to, go to homes. And so again, we had to set out a blueprint basically. And okay, this is how we're going to handle this. You need to be wearing, the gloves, the masks, you need to talk to the clients, make sure how comfortable they are. It was a whole process. I think business suffered initially. I want to say end of March, early April, little bit in May, and then things just started to come back unbelievable. I mean, I don't think I was ever so busy in all my 35 years that I was probably July, August. It's tapering down a little bit this month, which has been good because I can kind of catch up to some of the people that, you had to just try to get through those emails and get through those calls. So now it's kind of tapering off and I can get back to everybody.
Oh, I'm glad. And I'm glad you had time to talk with us today. So, okay. So tell us what the community can do to help you and the service providers that you have out in the world.
I think the main thing, Margie, is that they just be patient. And I know it's so hard, when clients get upset that they had to wait on hold for so long or whatever. And that has really gotten a lot better as well. You just got to understand when you work in an industry where you have to order parts and you depend on other vendors to get you materials, parts, appliances, anything that you need, and that's backlogged, everything else is going to be backlogged. And so If we can just get people to understand, I found even in my own personal life, it was hard for me to I would call up a place and they'd say, sorry, due to COVID, nobody's answering the phone. Well, we don't have that luxury, as you know. So, yeah, it took a little bit longer. When people got to me, I always addressed it. That's the benefit of having a representative in whatever you do, an agent, a rep for, whatever service it is, so that they can, on behalf of the company, take some of that stuff off your shoulders. So.
No, it's really good. And that is a thread through COVID. I mean, between the international part, there's shortages of wood and appliances and parts and repair. And I mean, yeah, lighting. I mean, it definitely, patience is a thread. We all take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. So tell us something about you that people might not know. 35 years.
I think there's probably a lot of things that people don't know about me, because as I expressed to you earlier, I'm newer to the Central Coast. So I'm trying to get educated about the Central Coast. And I primarily have worked in the Bakersfield area. I actually have Mammoth Lakes, which is another really nice community just like yours. And not that Bakersfield isn't. I have the Antelope Valley. I've had them for years and years, and Visalia. And so I have a very large geographic territory. I now live in Bass Lake, just moved up there permanently about a couple months ago, but am evacuated. Don't know when I'm going to be able to go back there. So as I expressed to you, I'm kind of a gypsy right now. And whoever is kind enough to take me in, and I've had a lot of people just very, very kindly let me stay a night here, a night there. So all's good. And
that's great. That's great. Well, I'm glad you're safe. That's always the most important thing. I'm glad you're safe. So what advice would you give people watching this video, either about the times we're in, about a home warranty situation, or just about life in general?
Well, I just, I think that with us being so isolated initially, and then everybody just wanting to get out, I think sometimes we aren't as patient, and I'll use that word again, just in life with people and in every situation as we could be. It's really easy to blow up at a situation, and with everything that's going on in the world right now, I mean, we do need to be patient. We need to sit back and just take a deep breath, like you just said, and go, you know what? We cannot change some of people's feelings, but all we can do is handle what our reaction is going to be. And if a lot of us just were nicer, just in general, I think it just makes you feel better overall. Just to be kind to people, just be kind. That's all we need to do.
That's excellent advice. I know, every day, make sure that you do something that makes you smile, and something that makes a stranger smile.
Yes. Yes. Hugely important.
Yeah.
Because then your whole day is wonderful too. I mean, you don't know what that one nice thing you said, that might be something that someone carries with them for the rest of their lives. So absolutely.
We can make a huge impact, not even know it. Well, thank you, June. I'm glad you took the time to talk to us today. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you've got some couches to hang on. Maybe a guest room now and again, a glass of wine if you want. I don't know. So thanks so much. And we'll obviously have this video available for people to click on and check you out, see what's going on at American Home Shield.
And thank you for your watchers' time.
Yeah, thanks.